Hello.
Excuse me.
Hi there, so good to
Hi.
see you.
Roger.
You too, Michelle.
It's so good to see you off crutches.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know.
Finally feeling good.
That's so good
We're
to
all
hear.
glad he's off crutches.
Thanks.
So just to go back to our what we did last year, that couple 100 acres of custom application. What did you guys think of that? Is there anything you would have done differently?
Does that help you, Dad?
I mean, I was happy with it. For sure. I mean, it did the job.
Yeah, we were
I don't
really-
think we had any issues,
No.
did you?
Yeah.
We were really just happy to be able to give a helping hand, you know.
Yeah.
Couldn't be on both feet,
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, yeah.
literally. Yeah,
I
and
didn't
then
have to think about it. I think that's probably
Yeah.
the
Right.
best way you can answer
Peace
that,
of
so
mind.
It was good.
Yep.
Good.
Didn't miss a step.
it's great to hear. And then our energy specialist, she said that you guys were maybe interested in adding or going to one supplier for most of your needs, from fuel and propane all the way to grain and seed and all that. Do you
Yeah,
wanna-
we've been really pleased on the energy side. Very
Yeah.
reliable.
Yeah, energy's going well.
Yeah, it's been nice just working with one supplier.
Yeah.
Especially on my side of the business and then Dad's.
Yeah. I'm curious to find out what that would look like. Is that still, I always try to find the best price. It's worked out so far, with the fuels
Yeah.
and other things we're getting from that side. But I'm working with a couple different, a few different people on the agronomy side to make sure that I'm getting the best prices on everything. So, I don't know. I'm always leery about putting everything into one spot.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
your eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how would you plan to work with our energy salesperson and in turn make our businesses more successful?
Yeah, it's really just all about making things cohesive, using that online payment that we have available. Have you guys used that at all for the energy?
I'd have to ask my wife. She's the one that handles
Okay.
billing and
Yeah,
ordering. So
you can have it be periodical. You can do things all at once, really just tailoring it to however you want it to be.
Okay.
I think that's a huge opportunity. And then, as you know, being a part of the cooperative, the more business you do with us that way, the more you receive back in dividends. So it's really just beneficial for you the more that you do
Okay.
go to that one supplier, so you get more that way. Also, we do opportunities for buying in bulk, seed in bulk. And then something I wanted to bring to the table, just to see if we could get something worked out for maybe your seed or custom application or fertilizer, something that way. Would you guys be interested in doing a test plot at all?
What would that
Tell
look
us
like?
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So test plot, we would have all those signs up and do a couple areas of all the different seed varieties, a couple different parent varieties, seeing what works the best for your land. We really like to tailor both our fertilizer and what type of seed we're using to what your land looks like, because we know not everybody is the same. Some places are a little bit, the nitrogen and needs are a little bit different everywhere.
Good point.
So really, working with our crop specialists and those people, they really are going to be an asset to your group if you work with us. We really want to have everything that you could possibly need all brought to the table for you guys. So we would do a couple test plots, and then maybe at the harvest season, a little bit before that, we would have a field day and bring a couple local farmers around if you guys are okay with that. Just kind of, if you don't want to bring other people onto your farm, we understand that too, but it's a little bit of a way to show off and see what you're doing, and then everyone can see
There's
how
no
the
fence around it. They can walk up anytime they want, I
They
suppose.
can't.
Well, I
was gonna say,
think-
it doesn't
No.
sound like Dad.
a field day sounds like something that would be so great. Then we would bring in lunch and do something that way, but just seeing how everything works out for you guys, and then that way you get kind of a cut a deal on.
So how much would that take? How many acres are you looking at doing?
We
What
can
would it look
really
like?
tailor it however you want. So we work with a couple different seed suppliers. Do you know at all, or how much do you know about our seed that we
Not a
offer
lot.
through
No,
Growmark?
not much at all.
We've got a couple from DeKalb, Pride, NK, and there's one other one. It's just slipping off my head right now. But yeah, there's a couple different varieties. So we'd test a couple of the different soybean
Okay.
and corn options to see what works best for you, and then expanding that hopefully in the future to more of your acres.
And I take it we're buying the inputs for the test plot, and then say we're not pleased with the results, is there anything that you guys give back to us? Or how?
Like a guarantee
is
on
there-
yields or anything like that, or? Yeah,
So
how
we
does
would
that
have,
work?
I would have to go back to our crop specialist and get a definite answer, but
Okay.
you will definitely be getting some sort of return. It's not going to be you put in all the money, if it doesn't work out, you're out of luck.
Right.
Whether it be some sort of discount or something that way, I will talk to them and see what possible opportunities are. How does that sound to you guys?
I mean, I'd be open to look for it. I mean,
Right.
right now, we're split between, what, Pioneer, Waffle, there's one other one, I
We used
forget.
DeKalb, Pioneer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so, I'd be open to looking at,
Yeah.
run a test plot, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to find out more about how much
Yeah.
it would cost and what the guarantee is on it.
Absolutely. I can look at that tonight and call you by the end of the day tomorrow and give you some more information if that's something you're interested in.
That'd be good.
Awesome. And then moving into a little bit more of application and fertilizers, that way we can really customize both our seed, our fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides, insecticide, all to work together and really just do what is best for your ground. Because we really see an importance on really having a lot of integrity, having quality products, and also really focusing on your bottom line as well. We always know that's important, especially in agriculture these days.
So you're talking about a bundled program? With
Yes,
all
working.
the agronomy inputs?
Yeah. The more business that you'll do with us, honestly, the better in your pocket at the end of the day through those dividends. So because you're already doing the fuel, just expanding to maybe either doing all of your supplies through Growmark FS or maybe one or two suppliers.
Yeah,
Obviously, that's not something you need to decide on today, but it's just something
to
you can
think about,
ponder
though.
for the future, especially with your business as well.
okay, so I think what I hear you saying is you're not, I'm not necessarily saving up front, but on the back end,
We're getting a
I'll
dividend.
get more
And the financing is a
patronage,
huge
right?
opportunity. Yep.
From the energy side and
From
then
the
also
cooperative.
on the agronomy side.
Now,
depending on
is that
what I buy.
guaranteed though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dividends.
Yeah.
It depends, on the year and everything that way. But the larger member grower that you are or member of the co-op, then the more dividends you'll receive
so the
percentage.
more I buy,
That makes sense.
Yes.
the more I get back.
Yep.
Okay, interesting.
Very
So,
much so.
is there any way to offset any of that price up front do you offer financing? Do you
Yes,
offer payments?
financing is something that we always offer, whether it be just waiting to pay after the planting season, after the harvest season. We can set up any program and tailor it to what works best for you.
Okay. Yeah, because that'd be interesting, because paying up front, if I'm gonna pay more up front, I don't know, I'd like to offset that somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to put a huge dent in your pocket right at the beginning of the year.
Always
Understand
buy
completely.
some new equipment and things like that, it'd be helpful to be able to set that up. All right.
Yeah.
So then I
Interesting.
understand on the energy side, if we have anything energy related, technical related, we'd work with Justin. And then on the agronomy side, we'd work through you.
Yep.
But then how would we manage the accounting side, the paper trail? Who does that go through? Who would be our point of contact? Or are we working separately with two people?
So we think it's really important to have a really cohesive company when people are working with different people for every part of their business. So having that online payment and all of
You
that
mentioned
stuff.
that,
Yep.
yeah. So it'll
Yeah.
it all go through that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And it
You
really
have to
just
get
cleans
acclimated
everything
with it.
up. Yeah. And I would be
Well, your
totally
mom
willing
will.
to help you bring in our accountant maybe and have her explain it and do all of that. So would you guys be willing to agree to about 25% or so of your seed this year?
Well, can we see how the
The
test
test
plot
plot,
goes
let's
and
start there.
kind
Yeah.
of check with that?
Absolutely. And I can call you and set all that up tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank
that'd
you
be good.
Yeah.
so
I'll be
much
open
for
to
your
it.
time.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
You too.
Yeah, keep the rain away. Keep the sun here.
No kidding.